Hey yo, what up SGN family? I'm Scholar Gamer Nerd, and today I am reacting to Just Vibey's new video on how to become a pro gamer, branding, and professionalism. So before we get started, guys, I need you to know that Just Vibeyy is an up-and-coming content creator who used to be a semi-pro gamer in an organization, and he really wants to help you all create a plan to develop your online persona, your presence as a gamer, as a content creator. So let's check out what he has to say.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan or Vibey here, back with another video. Yesterday, as you guys may have saw, I uploaded the first official video to this channel. If you haven't seen that video, the link is in the description. I highly recommend going to check that out. I talked about how I plan to run the channel and what all you guys can expect from me. Today's video, though, I wanted to test out a potential video idea / series for you guys. As I said in the previous video, I used to play video games semi-professionally, so I was signed to an org and I have a little bit of knowledge about how to get to the semi-professional level. Usually when I browse Twitch or YouTube or any other social media sites, I stumble across a lot of videos of kids, or even adults for that matter, wanting to turn video gaming into a job or even go pro. Most of the videos, though, have the same mistakes, and I wanted to try to make a video series explaining some potential steps to going pro or making a living from video games. Today's video, I want to talk a little about branding. Most importantly, names and language used. To start off with, let's talk about usernames. While your username may seem like a small, insignificant part of your future in gaming, it actually plays a pretty big, crucial role in establishing your brand. I'll use scholargamernerd's example. He said on one of his streams, if you had a username such as PsychoKiller6970, no brand or organization is going to take you seriously. That is very true. While this may seem like a cool name to you and your friends, it comes off as kind of unprofessional and a little bit immature compared to the hundreds of people trying to do the exact same thing as you. Some good tips on finding a username that I can give you is picking something that you're good at, you like, or even something that you just find cool, and implementing that into your name somehow. My name, Just Vibeyy, it sounds like a simple name, however, it actually says a lot about me. Vibey stands for good vibes, good all-around vibes, and I added just in front of my name because my brand is just that. It's just me. Scholar Gamer Nerd, I mentioned him earlier. His link is also in the description below if you want to check out some fire content. His name describes his entire channel and brand before you even click it. So his name is a perfect example of what you want. He is a scholar, a gamer, and even considers himself a nerd. So the name Scholar Gamer Nerd really goes along with his brand.
Yes, sir.
The last thing I want to discuss in this video, before we run out of time here, is how the language you use in your content affects you. I know that people nowadays, especially my generation, talk a lot differently amongst themselves than they do publicly. However, that's not the way the professional world works. Just because you can make a joke or say a phrase with your friends doesn't mean a business or organization is going to view it the same way. That's about all the time I have for this video, actually. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe and comment gamer if you made it this far. Also, leave a big fat like on this video. And also, you can comment any ideas or things you have to say about this channel. I'm still looking for you guys' input. If you want the gameplay used in this video, it's in the description below as well. Subscribe to Scholar Gamer Nerd. I mentioned him a few times in this video. His link will be in the description below. And yeah, I'll be filming a video tomorrow. It should be up by tomorrow or Monday, Tuesday by the latest. It's going to be a cooking video / IRL video. It's going to be a video with another YouTuber, so be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Peace.
Dope, man. I like it. Alright guys, I'm going to pause it right there. I will link his channel in the description below, but just know that it's a Just Vibeyy. Alright guys, so as Vibey was sharing his insights on how to become a pro gamer, branding, and professionalism in gaming, I was taking down some notes because I'm a scholar, right? So I took away 4 points. 4 major takeaways that I got from analyzing and reflecting upon his video. The first one is that Ryan, aka Just Vibeyy, presents a problem and provides you with a solution. So the problem is you want to become a pro gamer. The solution is brand yourself successfully, effectively. Think long term, right? Do not have an inappropriate username or gamer tag, right? And that's my second point, right? He discusses the importance of professionalism, right? So an inappropriate username, not only is it going to, like Vibey said, come off as immature, it's also going to come off as unprofessional, right? People are going to perceive you as like, oh, you lack professional awareness. You lack this. You lack the awareness or the intelligence, perhaps, to recognize that an ignorant or inappropriate username is not what companies are looking for, right? They're looking for something unique and creative, but not something like negative or toxic or something that's going to hurt their branding. So think about branding. So far I have, he presents a problem, provides a solution. He discusses the importance of having an appropriate username. The third thing I noted is that he discusses language. So in the business world, you have business language, right? In academics, we call it academic language, right? In the academic world, academic language is what we use to communicate, whether that's spoken or written communication, right? And it is critical that you learn how to code switch. That means that you switch how you speak based on your audience, based on your context, right? So if you're in the streets at the park chilling with the homies, right, you might communicate in one way versus if you're at work communicating to a colleague, communicating to your constituents, to your clients, to your customers, your students, etc., right? These are different settings, right? Different environments. So you need to know how to switch it up, right? And communicating to professional organizations and people who are very successful in the same way that you would communicate with someone within an informal kind of like less academic context, if you will, is not going to help you, okay? So be very mindful of the language you use on videos and while on stream, because people are watching and they're paying close attention. Now, the last thing I want to note is that his video was a short and sweet. It was brief. It was under 4 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. He hit his points very quickly. You obviously can tell that he put some thought into it, right? He sounds educated. And so these are very important things. And by educated, I don't mean like, oh, he has a degree and he has a great academic background. What I mean is that he is taking his time to make his points. He's being concise and clear with his wording, right? He's communicating effectively, and anyone can do that. It doesn't matter whether you went to school or not. You can learn how to communicate effectively, how to practice on your public speaking skills. You just have to practice. You have to take the time to do so. So those are a few of the things that I noticed. SGN family, please do me a huge favor. If you want to become a pro gamer and you want to get some intelligent insights that are based on research and experience, go ahead and subscribe to Just Vibeyy. I'm also going to go on a limb here and say that I see big things on the horizon for Vibeyy. Number one, because he's a positive dude. Number two is he's a hard worker. And number three is he's thinking long term. He's thinking strategically. He's strategizing. So in a couple years, I'm going to go ahead and predict my boy's going to be anywhere between 50 and 100,000 subs. That's a prediction I'm going to put out into the universe. I'm going to pray on it. I'm wishing all the best. Wishing him success, guys. And thank you so much for the shout out. You didn't have to do that, but you were generous enough to do so anyway. I truly appreciate that. So supreme shout out to Just Vibeyy. I look forward to more of your content, my dude. And to the SGN family and community, thank you so much for your continued support. That's all I have for you today. I hope you found this video useful. And don't forget to be a scholar first, gamer second, and a nerd always. Peace.